Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here, just letting you know that this video contains scenes that may not be suitable for people who suffer from epilepsy. Keep this in mind as you watch this video. And now, on with the conspiracies! Welcome back folks to Let's Replay Deus Ex, and when last we left off we're here in the private part of the LaGuardia airfield where we found one of the 3 missing barrels of ambrosia. We still have 2 more to find and they're in the airfield proper, which means that we have to get past these remaining NSF troopers and find the exit. The exit isn't far away. But we need to take care of this person first, because this person is most likely to alert the sniper to the fact that we're sneaking up on him. The sniper is right here, and the sniper is by far the most dangerous opponent in this area. And we need to get a good shot here. That was a good shot. And that opponent is no longer a problem. If we'd have missed, the sniper would have likely looked to the wall where the bullet impacted, and then panicked, looking this way and then spotting us. Then we'd have been in some serious trouble, but fortunately that didn't happen. So we can now look at dealing with these 4 remaining NSF troopers. 2 of which are there, 1 of which was there, and another I think is around there. They like to patrol over here, whereas those 2 like to stay in that place. You may have also noticed this box. We're not going to go and get that box, because that box has only rockets in it, and we haven't used a single rocket yet. We have not even seen a GEP gun that we can take. That will not always be the case. We're going to be getting a GEP gun pretty soon, but not just yet. A GEP gun would definitely be useful in the upcoming area, because there are quite a lot of robots there. As for dealing with this NSF trooper and that one, if we're good with our timing, we can deal with both of them with only 1 shot. For that trooper likes to stay by that ladder next to all of these very flammable barrels, and you're going to walk to those barrels too. And I believe that took care of both of them. I wouldn't be surprised if those 2, yep, don't care in the least that that just happened. One of them is armed with a shotgun. Oh dear! There was another person that I did not consider. Fortunately, they're going to head this way, right into the path of my shotgun. If that is, you haven't already lost me. There you are! You'd actually lost me. I'd just gone into here and you were like, well, there's no way I can track them from here. You could just go into the room here and find me. But no, you didn't. And again, they don't care. They don't care at all, which suits me just fine. I'm going to take care of you first, if we can shoot you. There we go. And the other one is going to panic. The other one does not know exactly where I am. Oh no, wait, you do. Fortunately, you were the one that had the pistol, and not the shotgun. I picked my target well. Inadvertently, but I picked my target well. Now, there's no way that you can get down here without getting spotted by the camera, and then shot at by the turret. Unless, like me, you turned off the camera, and you switched the turret to your side. Which means that we can go this way. Up here, to the airfield proper, where things get a little bit more dangerous. We're going to save before we move forward, because there are going to be quite a few robots to take care of.
This is the terminal at LaGuardia owned by Juan Ivanovich Lebedev. We're certain, based on what you've discovered, that he's working with terrorists. Your orders are to locate and kill him. We're sending you a map of the airfield.
The map will be very useful, because it tells us about this robot, this robot, this robot, some barracks, and the boathouse. We need to ultimately get into the airplane hangar. And we got 100 skill points for getting here. Now, that robot over there is not going to notice that we're here. This robot, on the other hand, likely will notice that we're here, like that. So we need to take care of this robot. the robots don't make any sound when they've spotted you, and that's what makes them dangerous. Fortunately, we were able to avoid an encounter initially. We're going to make an encounter by throwing this lamb. And then backing up to here. That's one robot taken care of. There are going to be a few more before we're done. If I'd had the Gep gun, this would be a far easier area. But I don't, so I have to make do. There's a very secure place here, and one there, and we don't have the key to any of those. So, we're going to have to deal with them later. Let's look at this while I remember. Aaron, the Ambrosia's been delivered and the first barrel is being offloaded onto the helicopter. The other barrels are headed out by boat and plane, so we can hopefully get at least one sample away for analysis. If you can, rendezvous with us at one of the departure points, otherwise you know where to meet if something goes wrong. You've done a lot for the cause and should be proud of yourself. Now play it safe and get gone. One Lebedev. We've been given orders to kill one Lebedev. Alex and Unatco at large believe that one Lebedev is responsible for what's going on here. It's a logical assumption considering that this is one Lebedev's airfield. There are some goodies here that we definitely want. And there are two ways that we can go about getting it. We could unlock this, and then we could go and use some multi-tools to disable all this electricity. Or we can decide that we're just going to tank the damage and run in and grab what we want, which is what we're going to do. Gonna just grab this. Oh, careful. Grab this here. That's one. And oh, we drop it because we were taking damage, but that is two. And now we want the other two. We also want to use a few of these, because once we run out of bioelectric energy, we'll start taking a lot of damage. So we'll just get that. That's three. And four. You'll notice that we took a lot of damage there to our head. That wasn't great, but that didn't go too badly. We'll just close this up and find what goodies we have recovered. This is the thing I was most wanting to get, that weapon mod. As for the other things, we have an EMP grenade, which is quite useful, and some tech goggles, which are completely useless. This is going on to our shotgun. Now, it can have 7 shots in it, which is really useful. We'll be back to these places later, once we have a key. We don't have a key. Now, there's this robot here that we want to get rid of, using one lamb. And I'm going to save because these are the dangerous encounters of this area. Let's throw this here. And that was way too close. But we were victorious. They can deal a lot of damage if you're not careful. Oh, we have 4 torso health. 4. That's a lot lower than I wanted that number to ever get. There's another robot somewhere. We don't quite know where. There's that robot. We want to take care of that robot. Now you're going to, I think, patrol around here mostly. We could be very sneaky.
Scanning area.
And place one on the wall there, so that when it goes back around... Oh, you don't know where I am. When it goes back around, it'll run by that, and then it'll explode. Oh! We've been found! That's not good. Not ideal. Hello! Would you like a lamb? I think you would. That was a lot of explosions, but it dealt with the robot. We also got some pistol ammo, and some much-needed prod charger ammo. That didn't work as I wanted it to. That didn't work as I wanted it to either. Not at all. You're meant to set that off. Well, that'll do it, I suppose. That did do it. Much better. So, our ability to move has been significantly impacted. Uh-oh! Hello! Ignore me! Ignore me, I'm not here. Oh man. We're not doing so well health-wise, but this was the part where things may have gone wrong. Also, you have a pistol. Oh. And you've been hit. And now you're gone. 2 shots to make sure you don't run off to set off an alarm panel. Definitely worth it. You have a security tower key. That's what I was hoping to get. Because the security tower key will allow me to get to those areas that are heavily guarded. Now there's you. Oh, hello. You know where I am. No, you don't. Good. Excellent. Let's, ready this, shall we? Aha! Got you. And there's another one of them over there. Also, another key and a lockpick. And there's a person with a flamethrower there. Not especially happy to see you. Now over here we have something that requires a lockpick and something that requires a lockpick. These are definitely worth a lockpick or a GEP rocket if you have a GEP gun. We still don't have a GEP gun, but we'll make do. There is a single box that we're going to get to by using this. There we go. Ah, there are 2 boxes. Even better. There's some tranquilizer darts, completely useless. And ammunition! Ho-ho! Completely useless. Will this actually be worth it? This might not actually be worth it. Sometimes... Ooh, there's only a 1 in here. Maybe this one's super good. That is pretty good, actually. That is, a case of Sabot rounds. They are not that common. As for you, we need to deal with you. One advantage of you is that you are not armed with a long-range weapon at all. And why would you suspect that I'm a homeless guy? This place is heavily secure. Why would you think that someone had managed to get in like that? Alright, we'll just... Who's there? No one's here! You're gone. Brilliant. And that's what we're looking for.
Great. That should make sure you and I won't miss any shots. I've notified the recovery team. 1 barrel left. We think this one may actually be on Lebedev's jet.
You're absolutely right. It is. Also, there's a way that you could have got to here from the previous areas. Let's grab this bioelectric cell. This multi-tool that we don't need. There's a key here to the east gate. And this data cube. Young, I've got to survey the perimeter. Reports are coming back of someone heading this way through the tunnels. Don't know what their force composition is, but it sounds bad. If I'm not back, load up the ambrosia as soon as the boat arrives and then head for the hangar. The east gate is locked, so get the key. I'll meet you there. Decker. Well, I don't think he's going to be getting there with that key. Let's go and get this box, shall we? Can we move the box? No, we're just going to have to break it and hope that we can grab whatever was in there. That's gone quite a ways down, but we can get it. It is some shotgun ammo, and shotgun ammo is pretty useful for us. And we're back up. Marvellous. That was a little close. We'd have started to take some damage had the oxygen there run out. We can jump up to safety, and now we can start looking at these areas. We're going to have to be quick about getting into them, though. That's going to involve using our speed enhancement. Quickly getting here, unlocking it, opening it, getting in. There we go. We're safe. What is up here that's worth doing that for? The answer is a sniper rifle. And some binoculars. The most useful treasure of them all. Actually, the most useful thing is here. Because we can now turn this off set that to enemies so that it can start shooting that there, and we can turn this off and set that to enemies as well. This means we now have a safe place that we can go when we feel like we're in danger. We also know that there is another robot nearby. Good to know. We're going to backtrack a bit because we want to go and check out the other areas just like that. Like this one here. We're going to get as close as we can without setting off the cameras. That's pretty close. And do the same thing. Run over. This. Oh, we accidentally did something silly. We accidentally relocked the door. The door's open though, but we're going to get shot at a bit. Let's not get shot at, shall we? Looks like we're okay again. Good! Run back in. Yep, we're definitely getting in here and we're not meant to be, but that's okay. Because we're past. We got some pistol ammo. Not bad. Up here, more binoculars and some buckshot that we actually do not need. We are at maximum with the shotgun. Maybe we should start using some of that ammo. Off and enemies, off and enemies. Marvellous. Let's go back down and head to the other two. I remember first dealing with those and desperately trying to lockpick them. Like, desperately trying to go up there and go, oh no, I need to get over there, but I can't. And then I got into some serious bother, got shot at a lot, and then died. Right, this time, we're going to do this properly. We're going to do this, open, and in. Much better. Didn't fail that time, and the game even gives you a crowbar. There's the Gep gun. Right, we have the Gep gun, everyone, which means we're going to be dropping a few things because we need that Gep gun. Now, for now, I'm content to drop the light anti-tank weapon. To pick up the Gep gun, we don't actually have enough room still to pick up the Gep gun. I'm going to have to make a lot of room for this. Let's actually drop that, and then move that there, that there, and this here. Now we can pick up the Gep gun and put a scope on it for no reason whatsoever. And now we have to really start thinking about making some room. And I'm going to do that by dropping the assault rifle. I've just realised that I've dropped everything in a massive pile right there. Let's drop it all over here instead. Can't be dropped there. Okay, what about here? Much better. Because I want that light anti-tank weapon. Do I want the stealth pistol? Well, I don't want this thermoptic camo. That can go over there. And we can do that and that. I basically want just enough room so that I can pick up that again. There we go. Perfect. We'll have to sort through this a bit more when we get other things. But for now, I'm happy with that because we finally have the Gep gun. The Gep gun is a nasty weapon. It has a lot of power. A lot of power indeed. Now what's up here? The answer is a gas grenade and another pair of binoculars. Imagine picking up every pair of binoculars in the game. How many are there? Probably quite a few. Off and enemies, off and enemies. Marvellous. This place is secure. And finally, we have this place over here. We're consuming a fair amount of bioelectric energy, not to mention all of the damage that we've taken. But it's all worth it. One more. Watch me mess this one up, folks. And it's close, but we're in. Now, what could this one have in it that would make going over here worth it? The answer is a recoil mod. And recoil mods are really important for our shotgun. We want to put this right here, which means that the recoil is now quite a bit smaller. We'll pick up the stealth pistol again. I've not actually used the stealth pistol yet, so maybe I'll ever end up using it. There's one thing that I can do with the stealth pistol. Not yet, but we'll do it with it soon enough. So we've dealt with all of those areas. And now we have a place that we can run back to if we end up in a bad combat situation that the turrets will defend us at. We'll also use a few of these. Our health isn't doing that great, but then this area can always be a little bit awkward. So is there anything up here at all that I want to get? Because there are quite a few ladders. And you'd think that these ladders would eventually bring you to somewhere that you want to be. Is there anything up here, for instance? Not that we can see. There may be something in that direction. We'll just keep in mind that there is a ladder here. We'll have to look up and just see what there is to open or examine. Perhaps something in this direction? Maybe. Oh, we appear to have attracted the attention of someone. Ah, the robot. Well, we've got something for you. We move really, really, really slowly with this, by the way. Extremely slowly, but we've dealt with that robot. Also, because of the way that I've increased the resolution, the GEP gun model doesn't quite fit the screen. It's a little messy, but generally, it doesn't look too bad. We're not going to be using the GEP gun very often anyway. Deal with you, and when we come back, folks, there may be something up here that we want. There is something up here that we want. Right here. This is what I was thinking about. This area over here. And that. We want that. And so, when we come back, folks, we will go over to that area, see what goodies we can get. And we definitely want to find the barracks and go and explore them as well. There may be goodies there. We're getting close to my ideal selection of equipment. We may end up dropping things like the EMP grenades and the gas grenades at some point, but not right now. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.